Hey, happy Sunday. Nice Texas day. A little bit sore. Slow down a bit. I didn't plan on going out and jogging today, but it's a really nice day. Yesterday I did a Golas, called Golas 50. But I did the 10-mile ruck, and because I'm over 150 pounds, it had to be 30-pound ruck, which is heavy, and big difference between 30 and 20. And it was nice weather, really tough course. It was like a figure eight, only like 40 minutes from me. It's in Marble Falls, between Marble Falls and Cedar Park, so very close to me. The weather was good, wasn't cold, wasn't hot. I thought about doing the 50K, but I'm glad I didn't because it was a really tough course and it's kind of boring. But it was okay for one lap. It's just a lot of rocks, some big hills actually. And when I checked in, they weighed my ruck, and that was the first time I ever weighed it. And you're always complaining, not complaining, I'm just highlighting that there's a big difference between 30 and 20 pounds in your ruck, because I've got two different rucks. One's got sand, 20 pounds, it's fixed. And my Go Ruck, I got a 20-pound metal plate and a 30-pound metal plate. When I race, it was just a training day for me. It wasn't really racing. But when you go to a race, if you're above 150 pounds, you have to use a 30-pound ruck. So I put it on the scale and I was like, man, I hope it's 30 pounds. He goes, oh, it's 32.6 pounds. I'm like, huh? No wonder it always feels so much heavier. It's almost 13 pounds heavier than my other plate. Anyways, took me a little under 3 hours. I jogged some, which was stupid because I wasn't racing. If I was racing, I probably could have got top 3 because I had some leaders in front of me for a while. They were all military, I think, from Colleen. So they had a lot more experience than I did. But I was doing okay. It's good training. And anyways, jogging with a heavy ruck, my right foot started hurting a little bit. I guess around 7 miles. So I just continued to hike. I didn't jog anymore. I got it done, and then after, hey, thanks for joining, man. Hey, Julian, how's it going, man? I was just talking about my ruck race yesterday. Then when I finished, my traps were real sore, which is right back up here. And that was the same reason I had to drop out of Cocodona 250 last year. My neck and traps were crazy swollen and sore. So it kind of brought me back to the same issue. So I've been studying a lot through hikers videos and also some military guys on how to ruck, how to keep your traps and shoulders from getting too sore, and learned a couple things. Well, first thing I learned was I didn't think when you're doing 100-mile races all the time, I thought 10-mile race was pretty easy. And turns out that the Rangers test is 10 miles with a heavy ruck. I was like, okay, well, maybe it wasn't so easy on my body anyways. But it turns out that one thing they suggest that's very important, you got to diaphragm breathe instead of, I breathe with my upper chest, and I've been running 30, 40 years. I've always done that. Well, I'm trying to teach myself how to diaphragm breathe, which is not really easy, but I'm gonna keep working on it. And the reason you want to diaphragm breathe, they said, is because the weight is on your shoulders and traps. When you upper chest breathe, you're raising your shoulders. So it's like you're lifting weights every time because you have a heavy pack on. So that's what wears down your traps really bad. So I'm doing work on that. Also, they had some guidance on using the waist belt. I don't use it that tight. Maybe I should, so more weight will go on my waist. But in Cocodona, I'm going to be using a new hydration pack, and my plan is to minimize the weight in my pack as much as possible. I'm also going to use a waist pack and carry weight on my waist. And then I'm also going to carry one of my Nike bottles, which holds like 96 ounces. I usually use that for running anyways. I used it in the race yesterday too. I like those bottles a lot. I'm going to carry one of those in my hand so that the weight is on my deltoid, not on my traps. So that's my plan. So I'm gonna start experimenting with it. I'm gonna buy a new waist belt that's kind of like one of those skin tight belts from Ultra Aspire. I'm gonna buy the new Ultra Aspire vest, which is version 6. I have version 4 right now. Zygo 6. So I'm gonna wear those in combination. Hey, thanks Victor Signetti. How's it going, man? Thanks for joining. Hope y'all doing good. I'm just talking about weight vests and hydration vests. I did a ruck vest event yesterday. So my legs are sore, my shoulders and traps are sore. I learned some tips by studying some thru hiker videos and some military guys on how to try to help my shoulders from getting so sore in these long events. Because I mean, it gets really, brutally uncomfortable. I mean, if your traps get really swollen. So we'll see. Today I'm wearing, you can see them, La Sportiva Prodigo Pros. I haven't worn them that much. I got them over a year ago. They sent them to me for testing. I think they're not very good looking shoes. Kind of a goofy color pattern. They call it a color, in the shoe business they call it a colorway, a combination of colors. I think they're kind of ugly, but they're a really good shoe. Really for like short runs, maybe under 10K, and rocky conditions. Very comfortable. So, and they're also, the top of the upper has almost like a built-in gaiter, so rocks and stuff don't get in your shoe, which is kind of cool. So, hey Lucas, thanks for joining, man. 67. That's my children say that all the time. That's one of those new slang things, I guess. Hope everybody's doing good. The weather's good in Texas. It's I guess it was about 30. It was like 39, 40 this morning, but it's already in the 60s, and it'll go back down tonight. It's that time of year where it's cold in the morning and evening, but during the day it's warm. It almost looks like a summer day, or a spring day, I should say. Next weekend, I don't have any races planned. I think I'm just gonna I might do the Goodwater Loop. I need to get a new filtration bottle. I can't find it, or I gave it away to my brother. I don't know. But that's a 26-mile loop around Georgetown Lake. That'll be, I'm hoping to get my new pack and my new waist belt, do some testing with it. Probably gonna do that next weekend. The weather's gonna be good, but there's no good races next weekend. And then on March 7th, the weekend after that, I think I'm gonna take my family to Houston, and what I'm gonna do in Katy, they have something called Tire Palooza. It's put on by Rise Racing, and it's pulling a tire. I have one of those tire pull setups. I haven't used it very much. My brother gave it to me. I don't like using it too much, to be honest, but in an event, I will use it. And be good training. It's a 12-hour event, so it starts at 6 in the morning, goes to 6 at night. It's being held at like some kind of pet resort place. But anyways, it's put on by Rise Racing. It's free too, so kind of far away for me. It's a couple hours drive, but I think we're there Friday night, stay in a hotel, and then we'll do it. If not, I might just, if my family doesn't go, I might just get up early and drive down there. Not sure yet. But that's on March 7th. And then later in March, I have to do some traveling. I know I got to go to Boston one time. We'll see. Well, let me know what y'all are doing. What else was I going to talk about? So later today, I got my bike set up. Not much set up, it's set up all the time. But I'm going to do a Zwift workout. I've got it turned on, just waiting for the right workout. And then I'm probably going to do a workout in the gym. My shoulders and everything are sore, but I'm thinking about doing an arm workout. I'm going to go live for that. And started cranking down on my diet. So pretty much chicken and vegetables, and this morning I ate a salad, big salad from HEB. I gotta get another probably 2 pounds off this month, and then in March I gotta drop 5. April I gotta drop 5. My goal is to be down near 195 for Cocodona 250, which is second week of May. So it's gonna be hard, but I can do it. I've done it before. Weight's a very important factor when you're doing these multi-day events. Just 5 pounds is a huge difference, actually. So working on that. Also got some berberine supplement, which I'm gonna start taking today. People say that it helps lose weight because it's helping you control your insulin, and also is it cortisone, not cortisol, during the middle of the night that wakes you up too early. So I'm gonna try it out. It's an herb. I've heard a lot of good things about it. We'll see how it works. See if it works. A lot of times I take herbs and they don't do anything, but this one's supposed to be highly regarded, so we'll see. I bought 1 bottle of it. And what else is going on? That's pretty much it. I plan to do 2-a-days this week. Actually, that's my plan for the next 8 weeks, actually. 8 to 10 weeks until the race is a hike in the morning and then a longer hike in the evening. So the weather should be good. Anyways, hope everybody's doing good. Let me know in the comments what you're up to, and we may talk to you later from the gym. Bye for now.